Greetings, everyone. This is a shot of whiskey, and for the first time ever, I think, this video will be me reviewing 3 videos that were posted by the same Tick Thought as part of a series of hers. This gal is someone that I could see James Vaughn Maxwell being very fond of. She's a busty redhead. My take, hot body, faces, meh. I'm going into her looks mostly because, according to some of her other videos, she does a certain IRL activity for money. The kind of illegal activity that our super duper qualified vice president has said she wants to legalize. These 3 videos are part of a conversation she's having with her simps. Long story short, it's about her being a bridesmaid for a friend of hers. In fact, based on video 3, the wedding just happened not too long ago. If I had to guess, I would say it was no earlier than Labor Day weekend. But I don't care enough to attempt finding a confirmation. Now, I suppose the entire thing could be part of some weird ongoing joke, but for the sake of my video, we're going to pretend that this is 100% genuine. Anyway, let's watch the first of these 3. Enjoy the view, guys!
So, for some reason, my best friend let her fiancé pick the bridesmaid dresses for her wedding. So you ready for this? I don't even know what to say.
Massive distraction aside, when I saw this for the first time, I thought it was some sort of Tick Thought trend that I was unaware of, which, let's be real, there's probably a lot of those out there. But before finding the second video, I came up with 4 potential, logical reasons why the groom-to-be would do this. 1, the groom is not a groom, but another bride, and the 2 clam chowers have no shame in exploiting the melons of other women. 2, the groom is a perv, and the bride may need to be made aware of his choices. 3, the groom is such a man that he didn't understand how the dress would fit over the chests of any woman whose cup size is bigger than none. And 4, the bride knew beforehand and the redhead didn't know that. Now, the second video has our new favorite trick spinner giving an update. Basically, she did what I probably would have told her to do if she were someone in my personal life and I cared about her, which is that she showed the dress to her friend. I'll give a slight spoiler. She was going to be in a new dress. Yes, the bride did make a change. But in what way?
So many people have been asking if I told the bride about her fiancé's choice in dress. And yes, I did. I told her, I showed her the dress. And she was like, oh, I don't really like that. So she sent it back. She returned it. She bought me a new dress. I was like, oh, I hope this is going to be a bit more traditional. She told me to put it on. And she really likes it. So this is the bridesmaid dress, guys. It's exactly the same dress, but it's blue, not green. So yeah, the only thing she didn't like was apparently the colour. She loved everything else about it. So yeah, I'm really excited for trying to catch the bouquet in this. So yeah, pray for me.
This girl needs a whole lot of prayer, if you ask me. But there you have it. The bride didn't know what he chose, and her only reservation on the selection was the bloody color. Which I will give her credit. That shade of green was horrible. But the design? Really? Why would any bride want her bridesmaids to expose enough cleavage to direct attention away from the bride? Doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? Let's take this moment to watch the final video, well, the second half of it anyway, where she discusses the wedding day. The video itself is over 2 minutes long, so I'll sum up the first half. Wedding happened. Bouquet is tossed. Boobs accidentally pop out despite taping them up. Hides in shame.
Anyway, so the night goes on, I have a few more drinks, start to feel a bit more relaxed again, and then the groom comes up to me and says, oh, can you go wait in the honeymoon suite? Me and, let's call her Jane, the bride, need to talk to you. So I obviously go up to the honeymoon suite. Honestly, I was really worried that they were angry at me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be about the bouquet throwing incident. They're going to be really annoyed at me. So I went up to the honeymoon suite and just waited there. I think it ended up being like 45 minutes I was waiting. And then they finally showed up. And let's just say they wanted me as the honeymoon. But yeah, I was so relieved that they weren't angry at me, and as you can probably guess by now, I was 100% up for it, and I didn't say no.
Yeah, this was all a setup. Apparently the newlyweds wanted to use their friend's services as a free wedding gift. Call me prudish or traditional or whatever adjective you think is fitting for this comment, but normally a true friend would have discussed receiving a quote-unquote professional service as a wedding gift before the wedding. Oh, but of course this British trollop was fine with it. And you know what? So am I. Not because I agree with the lack of morality involved, but because it made for fun content. I hope you all enjoyed this. And as Miss Strawberry Flame, or whatever her alias is, had demonstrated to us, if you abuse alcohol, it will abuse you back. Though in this case, that may be a good thing. But seriously, don't abuse alcohol.